Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel. Today we have an extremely special and emotional piece of content to share with you. We will dive into the life and legacy of the legendary Bruce Lee through a psychographed letter, filled with impactful and profound revelations. Bruce Lee was not only a cinema and martial arts icon, but also a philosopher and thinker, whose ideas continue to inspire millions around the world. Bruce Lee was born on November 27, 1940, in San Francisco, California, but he was raised in Hong Kong. From a young age, he demonstrated exceptional talent in martial arts, developing his own style, Jeet Kune Do. His charisma and unique skills led him to Hollywood, where he starred in iconic films such as The Chinese Connection and Enter the Dragon. Tragically, his life was abruptly cut short on July 20, 1973, at the age of 32, under mysterious circumstances that still intrigue many. Years later, his son Brandon Lee also met a tragic fate during the filming of The Crow, reinforcing the mystical and dramatic aura surrounding the Lee family. Today we bring you an emotional psychograph of Bruce Lee, a message from beyond that reflects his experiences, thoughts, and learnings, offering advice and reflections for all of us. This letter is a unique opportunity to hear Bruce Lee's words of wisdom directly, even after so many years since his passing. I would like to ask everyone watching our videos to leave their names in the comments. If you are unemployed, struggling with dependencies such as alcohol or cigarettes, and seeking support to overcome these challenges, please leave your name in the comments so we can include you in our prayer group. Our goal is to send positive vibrations to help in the search for a job or in the process of quitting these addictions. If you are not yet subscribed to our channel, please subscribe and leave your like. This helps us reach more people and shows that you appreciate our content. Thank you all for being here and for sharing this special moment with us. Now let's delve into Bruce Lee's psychograph and discover the lessons and revelations he has for us. Before we dive into the touching words of this psychographed letter, I would like to make a special request to all of you. If you wish, leave your names or the name of a loved one in the comments. This way we can include them in our prayer group, which meets every Friday at 6 p.m. at our center. Our goal is to offer the necessary spiritual support during difficult times through our prayers and positive vibrations. For those who have not yet subscribed to our channel, I invite you to do so now. By subscribing and liking our videos, you will help us continue to bring these transformative messages to more people. Together, we can spread the light and knowledge that guides us on our earthly journey. Now, without further ado, let's get to our brother's message.
Before anything else, I would like to express my gratitude to all the members of this house and to God, our benefactor. The pressure of the environment was my stimulus, my friends. Many years have passed since my presence among you, and during this time, I have witnessed great changes and twists in your lives in this material earthly dimension. Significant advances have occurred, especially concerning overcoming physical barriers through technology. Nowadays, the internet allows my words to be read simultaneously anywhere on this wonderful planet and in numerous languages, something unimaginable in my time, especially for someone who grew up in an isolated and colonized country like China. Back then, I almost believed that opportunities were minimal in such a complex environment. However, the pressure of the environment served as a stimulus, driving me to act according to my desires and aspirations. What they tried to teach me at school and in my own home, through well-intentioned but deluded parents, simply made no sense to me. It was common for me to reject the opinions of those who saw themselves as dictators of the rules and who judged they knew what was best for me. How could I give importance to that, seeing the dissatisfaction stamped on their own faces? Even before I began my search for my inner master, I already perceived this inconsistency. This led me to seek my balance through martial arts, allowing me profound discoveries. One of them, perhaps the most significant, was the moment I chose to follow my heart, dedicating all my love to mastering martial arts and my own body. Every day, I trained tirelessly to master my energy, consciousness, and capacity for achievement. The technique represented the vehicle, but the greater purpose was to find my own center to reach uncommon levels of experience. How could I find it if I were trapped by others' expectations? It would be impossible to achieve, and even more painful, as I could not base my life on people who seemed lost, worried about imitating each other or worse, limiting each other under the false pretext of care and love. I am relieved to observe that these customs seem to be gradually losing strength and becoming obsolete. Among all my passionate choices, martial arts stood out as a journey of rebirth, allowing me to rediscover the true meaning of life and my existence. There are countless possibilities that allow us to abandon vicious habits and reconnect with our essence. However, until we listen to the unique voice responsible for our growth as human beings, the voice of our own heart, this may seem impossible. It is crucial to flow in the energy of the Tao, experiencing the lightness of a bird being caressed by the morning breeze. Life itself possesses its wisdom, a constant and dynamic flow of energy. However, there is a parallel universe populated by distorters who try to obstruct this flow, using those who place themselves in the condition of servants, motivated by the fear of challenging a completely irrational logic. This web seeks to involve more and more followers, nourishing itself with the energy of people with limited vision but immense egos, unable to perceive the greatness of the universe and of each individual being. Beware, anyone can get involved in this, convinced with the aid of ignorance, weakness and incapacity, these being essential to keeping everyone under control. This suffocates the vital and natural force that dwells within each one, preventing it from emerging and stopping the abuses. Only by turning my back on the socially imposed conditions and limits could I attend to the desires of my soul. It was then that I understood, in a crystalline way, the meaning of being in the human condition and experiencing the material dimension. In the end, this rich experience offers us the opportunity to return to the essence, as we were originally created by nature, allowing us to become unique and reveal our individual talents and treasures to the world. How can you nurture and make your own existence flourish if you persist in fulfilling the dreams of others? Reflect, as many beliefs insist on persisting even in other dimensions. For those who doubt themselves, life, out of fear or complacency, this may seem absurd, but old beliefs, for some, persist beyond earthly life. Little has changed since the moment I returned to the dimension where I now find myself. I invite you to practice courage, persistence, love, and determination, my friends, as these are essential elements to transform any reality into something positive, even in the face of life's blows. Use the strength of these elements to strengthen yourself internally. Get used to being different, to walking the path of the Master. This choice will be a clear sign of mental, physical, emotional, and consequently spiritual health, as such energies do not coexist harmoniously in unbalanced individuals. Stubbornness was a trait I insisted on preserving. Therefore, allow me to offer a piece of advice. Adopt the Chinese proverb I mentioned earlier, be like water. Become strong and flexible, like water, capable of overcoming the obstacles of this dark social training, to finally become powerful individual consciousnesses. Before we come to this existence, we bring with us a vast repertoire of karmic seeds from previous lives. At the moment of our birth, we carry a series of attachments, vices, frustrations, customs, and habits. There are 1,000 crazinesses, 1,000 happinesses, and 1,000 desires that make up this immense collection of memories called the human soul, which turn into karmic seeds as we approach death. As the child grows, sensory contact with the body develops, and emotional changes occur, thus altering the direction of consciousness. Energy oscillates disorderly, going now to one side, now to the other, in a state of duality. The personality becomes more complex and multifaceted, gradually revealing other personalities that already existed but remained latent as seeds. New patterns and daily habits water these seeds like water, allowing the karmas to grow and bear fruit. Unless we remain vigilant, people usually generate karmas and vices quickly, and with them, resurrect the stored seeds like an inner forest. Each tree in this forest carries new seeds, resulting in the emergence of new habits and values. At the moment of death, we carry many of these seeds forward. The greater the number of karmic seeds, the greater the complexity and number of challenges in the life we face. A Tao practitioner needs to possess enormous willpower to detach from worldly ties. This strength is what he must seek and discover within himself. At the same time, the Taoist adept must have a deeply receptive, affectionate, and humble nature, capable of embracing all experiences. The human being is capable of coexisting with fame and its loss, with wealth and its loss, with power and its absence, without becoming captive to the feelings and concepts that accompany these situations. In truth, The true strength to be invoked and cultivated is the one that allows self-mastery, transcending the limitations that keep the human being tied to the cycles of rebirth and the limits imposed by different worlds. A big hug, Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee was not only a master of martial arts, but also a revolutionary thinker and cultural pioneer. His life and work transcended cultural and racial barriers, inspiring millions around the world. His films revolutionized action cinema, introducing kung fu to global audiences and challenging racial stereotypes. Lee developed Jeet Kune Do, a philosophy and combat system that emphasizes efficiency and adaptability, encapsulating his unique approach to martial arts and life. His philosophy, summed up in the famous quote, "Be water, my friend," continues to influence not only martial artists but also people from various fields seeking flexibility and resilience. Despite his untimely death at 32, Bruce Lee's legacy remains alive. He left an indelible impact on martial arts, cinema, and global culture. His determination, innovation, and vision continue to inspire and motivate new generations to pursue their dreams with passion and perseverance. Bruce Lee is remembered not only as a martial arts legend, but as a cultural icon who forever changed the way the world views strength, philosophy, and human potential. And you, my little points of light, what do you think of Bruce Lee? Which character he portrayed moves you the most? Comment and share your opinion, as it is very important to us. Thank you for making it this far. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe to our channel, and activate the bell so you can receive our videos daily. Kisses and see you on the next spiritual journey.